I'm gonna start off by saying that the God that y'all serve ain't the right God. You know, the Roman Catholic, and if you do your research, 14 AD, Paul past all that. Just like I said, once they killed the so-called savior, they rewrote everything. Cause the way that they describe this God is not who they say he is. You know what I mean? And the God they want us to represent is this sky God that, had this figure, you pray, you do this and everything, you get your way. No, the awakening have arrived. God is waking people up. You ain't gotta pray. You ain't gotta pray for your enemies. See, the way they tell you lies to pray for your enemy. No, you supposed to kill your enemies. Because he's slowly waking everybody up to understand everything that the white man have did to these black people, you need to do it tenfold to them. I'm trying to tell y'all, but see, a lot of people think I'm evil for making this video, right? They say, oh, you evil and you this, you that. Well, let's get to the point right now. I know y'all see this white picture, this blank picture. We're finna for an example of the power of control, the power of the pyramid, or the power of the structure, whatever you want to call it. But we're gonna do it. Yes, indeedy, motherfuckers. All right, this is supposed to be the pyramid right here. Huh? We're gonna draw this pyramid right quick. This is the bullshit ass pyramid that's controlling society right now. Let me get this. As you can see, I'm drawing it right now. This is the pyramid right here. Lousy ass fucking pyramid that's supposed to hold the power, and then the all-seeing eye is the shithead that's the all-seeing eye is right up here is the shithead that's causing all the confusion from the bottom, right? Okay. But like I said, they say we don't supposed to rob, kill, steal, and all this other. But this is how the guy that made the idea to keep everything under control and keep everybody at the bottom. This is how he been doing it for thousands of years. This family tree. We're gonna draw the family tree up here. The family, family tree. From all right here for the top of the pyramid. The guy that put the idea together, control generation after generation to hold the power of the structure. See, most of the people in society, we ain't even inside the pyramid. We at the bottom of the pyramid. Because we not getting our way. We just fucking bottom feeders. We at the bottom of this fucking pyramid right here, as you can see. And see, the motherfuckers that's held, you know what I'm saying, the frat fraternity, they right here. The fraternity college students are right here at this level of it. We bottom feeders, the bums and homeless people and people that struggling with their rent. We right here. We ain't even inside the pyramid because they got their own structure. They got their own. This is the system. You know what I'm saying? This is a system that helps them stay afloat. The brotherhood is right here. When you get top to the ladder, like this is the beginning of the Freemason, of the frat fraternity. They having their way. They finna graduate because they already inside the pyramid. They came from being on the outside to joining the fraternity and getting on the inside. So now since they're on the inside, they're like right here. We're regular motherfuckers. We ain't even the homeless people, the people that's struggling with bills and stuff like that. We not even inside the pyramid, so we in the bottom. That's why the people that's in these frat fraternities, the frat fraternities right here, it is line right here that I'm drawing across, right at the bottom of the pyramid. These are the fraternities. These are the people, like people. I'm drawing little circles or whatever. These are different organizations. The different organizations is Eastern Stars, for graduated, Beta, Alpha, and all this other shit of what they go by. This is their little fraternity. These the men and the women fraternity. You got the men over here and the women over there. Okay, but whatever. Fast forward, the all-seeing eye, the guy have the one who had put us put the savior, the so-called savior, to death and all this other shit, just to rewrite things and take away our history away from us, so we can believe in sky god like Santa Claus and all this other bullshit talking about you gonna save us. But the real God is showing us how to deal with the people that's inside the pyramid, which that God that have been showing me. I don't know what you want to call them, Allah and Buddha and all this other bullshit, but I know my God been showing me the psychological warfare game that these motherfuckers been doing. And I've been asking myself this question: how so long that we can know what's going on but not be able to stop it? And this is how we're gonna explain this. If you don't have the power, you're not even in. You're peasants. You haven't even gained enough power. This is the politician. The politicians is right here in the middle. Cause these the fraternity motherfuckers right there. Where this line at right there. Cause they already in. They getting a little leeway. And this is when they graduate from their little fraternity and they move it up. Now they Freemasons. Now you Freemasons, you right here in the middle. And this is when it gets, interesting. The higher you climb, the 33-degree Mason is up here somewhere. You can be presidents, all this other stuff, but you still up under the all-seeing eye. The presidents and everybody is right up here. You closer to him because you just a figure. You just a face for this all-seeing eye. So how do you stop this? That's what we need to get to. This whole point of this video, how you stop it. You got to wake the people up that's in the middle. But half of the people that's in this middle right here, they happy and comfortable with their position. They sell out. They sold. They sold to the all-seeing eye, the guy or whatever figure that's controlling things in so many ways. These motherfuckers that's in the middle, the politician, all this, they have a choice to do right thing. But they evil motherfuckers. They evil motherfuckers that won't be able to do what they supposed to be doing. But this is how you solve that problem. You take away your power from the people that's supposed to be politicians. You don't participate. You cross that out after you not participating in worshiping these figures and putting your energy into it. He don't need to be up here. Cause they gonna take everybody that's supposed to be politician out the way. Cause if you're not voting in anything, what the use of these motherfuckers? So let's cross them out. Let's cross these motherfuckers out real quick. That's what an all-seeing eye. That's how the all-seeing eye. This is how this figure is gonna look at these people that's in the middle. Y'all useless. Kill them or whatever we're gonna do and replace them or whatever. Now we gotta find some kind of way. This motherfucker gotta find some kind of way to keep these motherfuckers under control. Now they finna be rebellious because they out here starving. They ain't got nothing to eat, so now they trying to get in. Now they targeting these people. It's inevitable. It's bound to happen anyway. Revelation even talk about it when everything's spiraled out of control. It's only so long that the people you can make them mad and they get frustrated and tired and they want to rage the war and start a revolution and all this other shit because they got crumbs. They bottom feeders. They bottom feeders under the pyramid. So everybody that's in the middle eating good, living a lavish life, and they say you don't supposed to be no hater. Of course we hate that shit because y'all keeping us down. Y'all keeping us under the pyramid. And what God says, or this so-called Bible says, the world will be given to the hands of the wicked. And these are the wicked motherfuckers for the all-seeing eye motherfucker that's controlling the rest of the people that's in the middle and everything. But like I said, if you don't give your energy, all the bottom feeders are the people that trying to have hope, people that struggling with their rent, they is just on the line of the pyramid. The homeless people is under the pyramid. And the people that's struggling is right there on the line of the pyramid because they just workers. They architects. They helping build society. So they just a little bit important. We say they work at an airport and shit like that, working at McDonald's and all that shit. But you still struggling. You right there on the line of the pyramid. So you still not nobody important enough. You just important to get the job done. You just a slave for the pyramid. You just helping them build their society, keep their society running and shit. That's all you is. But anyway, fast forward to shit. The revolution is gonna come from this area. Now you struggling. Now the people that's right here on the line that's struggling with a rent and working McDonald's jobs, 9 to 5 bullshit that's dead end and ain't getting nowhere because the people that's in the fraternity is the one that's controlling everything and that's graduating to the Freemasons. Let me put this M right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, but whatever. Once they graduated that, they done moved up the ladder. But so you take away your power just not by participating. So once you not participate, we don't need a president. We're not voting for him. We're not acknowledging him. We ignoring him. So cross him out. That's how you do it. Psychological warfare game, baby. We don't ignore him. We don't even watch the shit on the news. We don't participate. By not participating, you taking away we taking away the power and energy of this pyramid structure. This you by not participating. You don't go to work. Fuck this 9 to 5. Let it collapse. So let them build. Let these motherfuckers that's right here. Let them be the slaves to be at the bottom or be whatever. Cause they gonna have to replace once everybody remove themselves and their energy away from him. All the people that's at the bottom of the pyramid, at the bottom of the line. Once they take away their power, then they gotta have these motherfuckers in the middle as a slave. So everybody that was at the top, they gotta be the slaves now. Because half of the people done sacrificed themselves. They done went to war with these people and killed and got killed or whatever the situation may be. So now it's death all down here. Some people done killed themselves or some people really fighting for a real cause. So all this gonna fall. Once everybody right here be rebellious and kill and steal and do everything, all this structure is fucked up. All of it. So there's one more pyramid when you tear it down from the inside by what? Not participating because they're not treating you right. So the motherfuckers in the middle gonna have to do the people that's right here on the line job. Because if everybody quit their job right here on the line and be on a rampage and be on some revolution shit, ready to sacrifice their own life just to get rid of the problem, and they going after police officers and politicians, and we ain't trying to give nobody no ideas. I'm just saying this is what the Bible said. People gonna have an uprising. So guess what? All this shit gonna fail and collapse. Once all that happen, once you get rid of the people, because they going to keep turning them into the slaves. So they going to get tired and rebellious. And then they're going to go against the top. They're going to go against the top of the all seeing eye. They're going to question this so-called God figure. What are you doing this to us? So then that's starting a whole war, conflict. That's survival of the fittest. See what I mean? And that's all I got to say about that until next time, man. I just wanted to clarify, so I don't want to show too much and give y'all too much of, you know what I'm saying, how I look at things, because a lot of people don't look at it like that because they slow. And that's all I got to say about that. Stay sucker free is the way to be. This is something to just open your eyes up to what's going on in today's society. I mean, I made plenty of videos. I decided to do something different. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay sucker free is the way to be. And stay away from coon ass niggas. And free your mind. And know about psychological warfare, man. Don't let nobody lead you down the straight. And that's all I got to say about that. I'm done. Some more videos next time.